Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your quarterly tarot reading for the months of July, August, and September. First card out, your major arcana to represent this time period is the Emperor. Really getting things under control in your life, getting things organized, orderly. I'm seeing you really taking your fate into your own hands here. Also, I'm noticing the full moon in the background, and so this may be an emotionally high time for you. It feels like there is a lot that you are preparing for, organizing. It seems to me like you're organizing for a big life shift. So I don't know, this is a very masculine energy, and it's asking you to take the masculine approach when it comes to your goals in life, which is making a plan and taking action. Very straightforward, very logical, doing what you can just to make sure that your foundation is set up for success. Next, we have chaos and conflict coming out for you. And I love this card. It kind of shows a zebra shedding their old skin and transforming into what looks like a giraffe. It's just very chaotic, and I feel like there are some pretty huge changes that have been going on in your life that you have to adjust to during this time. Also, the number 33 is sticking out to me, so that number may be important. You may be 33, or you might be seeing repeating threes everywhere. Someone in your life might be 33. This is really interesting. Chaos and conflict. Also, you know what I'm getting? I'm picking up on like 2033. 10 years from now. I feel like what is developing at this quarter of the year may have an effect for the next 10 years or so. I don't know why that message is coming through. So there it is. Like if you're starting a new job, for example, you may be at that job for 10 years, or if you're moving 10 years, etc. Or it's just kind of showing like the start of a new significant decade in your life, generally speaking. It's not necessarily saying that if you start something new right now, it's only going to last 10 years. It's saying that the things that are changing at this time, the chaos, the challenges that you are facing, it is putting you onto a new path, a new decade in your life. So that's really interesting. We have the card Flow coming out in reversed. This is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and I want to read this from the book for you guys because I honestly love this book so much. This is your spiritual message that you will be faced with during these next 3 months. There is a natural movement of events in the world. You can see it in the phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of the oceans and rivers that rise up from the earth, then flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement towards a certain destination. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing change, allowing chaos, allowing conflict, allowing whatever is happening. And here's Luna. She's giving you a little hug. But this is coming out in reverse, so the spirit of flow is coming forward as a spirit guide in this reading for you, offering you something that needs healing, a healing message that you need to take on in order to manifest the highest outcome for yourself. This is something you really need to be paying attention to. And it says, don't try to push against the river or swim upstream right now. You can trust that when the time is right, your dreams will begin to take shape, and you will be invited to dance with destiny. Right now, however, you must relax. This is not a time to bang on doors that refuse to open. Whatever obstacle is in front of you right now, trust that this is for the highest good. It is an opportunity to regroup and reconsider your choices, and you must trust that your intentions will take form in good time. Consider this time a gift. So right now, there's something in your life that is simply not flowing. And this may be something that is stressing you out. Maybe there's been some upsets in your career, or it's just not flowing right, or even in relationships, it's just not seemingly moving forward. There might be some blockages here, some breaks from certain people, certain events taking place. And now is not the time to force any change to happen. Now is the time to regroup, focus within yourself, and really take on this Emperor energy. Make sure your foundation is right for things to flow smoothly in the future. For example, if you are taking a break from a relationship at this time, now is the time to be focusing on yourself, regrouping, not necessarily trying to force something to happen. It's time to be focusing within and making your life as happy and healthy as possible, so that when love does try to flow into your life again, you will be prepared. If this is a blockage in your career, in your finances, instead of trying to force the change to happen, now is the time to really focus within on your skill set. How can I improve so that when my career energies start flowing again, I am fully prepared? Same thing with creative blockages. If you don't have any good ideas right now is the time to be focusing within, clearing out your home, just doing projects that you need to finish, whatever. And then when the time comes, that creativity will start flowing again and you won't be overwhelmed with so many things you have to do. Let life flow for you. There are different seasons for different energies, so pay attention to where the energy is flowing right now. Next, you have in the near future. Okay, so at the time that you're watching this, there will be some big shifts happening for you in the near future, like within the next few days, within the next few weeks, okay? So this will change your path for sure. Hopefully the tarot will illuminate some more of that. We have void, of course, moon, nothing will come of this situation. A lot of your cards are honestly saying, now is not the time to be making a decision. Now is not the time to be making some, or trying to force something to happen. Do not force something to happen. Okay, let it happen naturally. Take your time right now. Use this time as a gift. For example, if things are really slow in business, in money, that just means you have more time to focus on other areas that will help you grow. So when you sit here worrying about something that is not going to change right now, you're really wasting your energies, because that energy could be better used towards something you can change right now. And this is something that the universe took a long time to teach me personally. So I'm happy it's coming through in your reading as well, because this is such an important skill to have. When I first started my business, I would have really slow months. I wouldn't be making any money. And I just sat there and worried about it and tried manifesting success, when I could have been using that time to do other creative projects, to be working out, to be cleaning, to be focusing on me, to be expanding my business. I had all this spare time that I could have been growing. I could have been working on other projects and marketing things. But instead, I just worried and I was trying to manifest. And it's like, now is not the time to worry. Nothing will come of your worry. Nothing will come of this situation. So stop trying to force the agenda. I'm seeing that energy here. Let life flow for you. Your energy during this time is happy family. Many of you will be spending very happy memories with your family. You might be visiting family. You might be just really into your family energy right now during this time. It's really beautiful. We see the rainbow there as well. So this is like your parents, your siblings, your children, your nieces, your nephews, your pets, your plants, okay? I see this as a very family-oriented time that you're going to have. You may even have a special memory at a beach or some type of body of water with your family during this time, and it will be really healing for you guys. Really, just I'm seeing really good memories being made. This is something that you will remember for many years to come. And also I'm seeing here, if there's any children involved, you're creating a core memory with them this season, okay? During July, August, and September. There may be something special that you do with that child who is a part of your family that they will remember for many years to come, for their whole life, honestly. Like, they'll think back to you and they'll think of this memory that you're creating within the next 3 months. So that is lovely. And you know, I've been thinking that way recently with my own family. I'm like, how can I create core memories for my nephew? How can I create core memories for, you know, the younger people in my life so that they can grow up and enjoy that time? You know, I have core memories when I was a child of hiking, and I only went hiking a few times, but those few times I went hiking as a child has really made me enjoy hiking as an adult and made me enjoy nature so much and appreciate it so much. Because when you are able to see things through a child's lens, it makes everything magical. So if when you're a child, for example, you have a really good memory kayaking, that may actually harness a love of boating and swimming and all that in your adult life, because it's just a very nostalgic thing. Nostalgia is a very powerful thing, and as an adult, you can use that knowledge to kind of prepare your children or the young people in your life for adulthood by kind of creating memories that they will later feel nostalgic about and want to, you know, keep that energy alive. So Just saying. Okay, we're gonna pull 9 cards here, 3 rows of 3. I really want to get some clarification onto what some of these huge changes are that are going to be happening in your life. What is this situation where nothing will come of it? And yeah, let's just get more information. What is this next 3 months going to look like for you? First card out for you is the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what this is telling me is that you thought, okay, first card is always representing where you're at the time that you're watching this video and perhaps the past few weeks, months, okay? 3 of Wands in reverse, there is this energy of like, I thought I would have been further than I am right now. Or I'm also seeing here, I thought this person would be a part of my journey for longer. So there is this sense of like, not regret, it's kind of like this heart space energy of, I just wish this person was here. I wish I could have been further than I am right now, further along than I am right now. So I really don't like this energy that you are currently in your headspace right now. I feel like may need some adjustments here. Nothing will come of worrying about what is not in your immediate reality right now, okay? If there is something lacking from your life, instead of sitting here worrying about it, you're being asked to just take action on what is currently in the present moment that you can take action on, okay? So what can you do right now? Second card out for you is the Ace of Cups reversed. There, to me, seems to be a blockage in love, emotions, or creativity, or even like fertility for some of you guys. You may be working through one of those things during this quarter here. And that could be the thing that you're worrying about. You know, you're feeling a lack. So I do wonder if some of you might have either been single for a really long time and you're really starting to miss that energy. This could also be a sense of homesickness or a sense of longing. I'm seeing someone watching, a sense of longing to have your own child or something. I'm also seeing a sense of, for some of you, it'll look different for everyone. That's why I'm giving so many examples. A sense of like maybe someone who you were once really close with, you thought it would last really long, your connection with them. Maybe things didn't work out. To me, there seems to be a blockage of the heart. One thing I would recommend here is to let your emotions flow from you. Try to avoid blocking off any emotions. Also, I do want to say, you know, this might be a little bit far out for me to say, but when you have emotions that are bottled up within you, it doesn't matter how long they've been there, they can cause health issues for you. And I don't know, I'm just seeing this message coming through of don't bottle anything up. Let your heart space flow. Let all of your emotions flow. I really cannot stand, I've been meeting so many people recently who think that it's weak to share their emotional state with other people. They think it's weak to dwell in their emotional state. They think that's like some type of weakness, and it's just so wild to me because I'm like, if you don't allow these emotions to flow, they're not going anywhere. They're just going to stay stuck up in your energy, and that can create some serious problems for you down the line, either in your relationships because you aren't sharing emotions, or in your health because all of those emotions back up, they could cause health issues. So right now I'm seeing this really big importance for you to process your emotions, to let them flow. So yeah. Also, same thing with ideas. If you have any creative ideas, write them down and start taking action on them. When you kind of bottle up ideas and you don't really start any of them, those ideas will stop flowing. You'll see a complete halt in creative energies if you are constantly getting ideas that you aren't taking action on. So if you've been experiencing a creative block as well, the answer to that is allowing your creative ideas to flow. Start bringing some of them into reality, and it could be any type of creative idea. Maybe you had the idea to paint your living room. That is a creative idea. Once you do that, you'll get another idea, and then once you take action on that idea, you'll get like 12 more ideas. So it's like, but when you stop taking action on those ideas, that's when creativity stops altogether. So, I mean, and creative energy, it doesn't matter where it lands in your life. Like if you're writing a novel and you're reaching a creative block, you don't know what else to write, you know, maybe taking a break from that and doing something else that is one of your creative ideas will help inspire your novel writing, okay? Like taking a break and redecorating your bedroom, moving furniture around. While you're doing that, you might get another idea for your novel. So it's all kind of interconnected there. Third card out for you is the Magician in reversed. Okay, I am seeing it's time for you to let go of any control issues that you are having right now. I'm just seeing this very like hard energy in your aura, very like, I don't know how to put it. It's just like, allow your feelings to flow. Get a little bit more loosey-goosey. In fact, moving your body around can be really healing for you. I am seeing a need to heal your energy, let it flow more, and literally doing movements in your body, like dancing, vibing, stretching, that can help break up energy, because right now you feel very stiff and sore. Right now as you're watching, you might even feel very sore or stiff physically, like your muscles. So this is your sign, if that's the case, to go stretch, dance, shake it up, work on mobility, work on flexibility, literally with your body, flexibility, mobility, get the blood pumping, get the blood moving. I'm seeing here a need to bring more flow. Some of you guys might even have circulation issues. Some of you might even, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you have all these health issues. I'm not a doctor, and this is a general reading, but I am seeing in your aura, in your energy, if you're watching this, a need for more flow in your life in some way. Okay, this could be physical, by moving, getting your circulation going, drinking more water, of course, water break. Or this could be an emotional flow. Maybe your emotions are all backed up. It's time for you to speak your emotions, write them out in a journal, feel them, cry, laugh, dance, sing, have fun, tell people you love them, reach out to others, allow more energy to flow. And that is what's going to lift these blockages. I feel like life has been, with the Three of Wands, feeling a bit stagnant. Like, why isn't it moving as fast as I want it to? And that is the key to your question. That is the answer to your question. Allow energy to flow more using the methods we just talked about here. I also want to see what comes out underneath these cards though, so we're going to keep getting messages. So underneath the Three of Wands, we're now on the second row, fourth card, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, so to me, this is representing someone in your life. This could also be you, because it is an earth sign. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. I'm seeing here being someone who's being a bit greedy with their energies, you know. This is someone who, it's kind of like, how do I put it? I'm actually seeing like for some reason, a mother figure for some of you, who is, I don't know why I want to say giving bad advice. I want to say it could even be a friend to you as well. And this is, oh, okay, I'm seeing so many different people. It could be anyone. Okay, let's just say it could be anyone. They have a feminine energy though. They don't have to be female though. Let me clarify that. They could be a total man's man. They just have a lot of feminine energy in them. But I am seeing here that this is someone who does not give as much as they take, okay? This is someone who is constantly calling you up, asking you for advice, asking you for help, give me, you know, this ride, you come over here, you do this. It's someone who is constantly receiving from you and asking from you, receiving help from you, but they aren't giving it back at the same frequency that you are. And this will really drain your energy, guys. Hardcore, okay? And ask yourself, why am I giving into that? I'm seeing here some of you might need to work through some people-pleasing tendencies during this time, or just simply having stronger boundaries for yourself. Really interesting. I would also say, like, just pay attention to the people in your life. Whenever a court card comes out in reverse, pay attention to how you feel. Are you energized by them? Do you feel more tired after dealing with them? Just pay attention to those things. Center of your spread is the Ace of Wands. Lovely stuff. So, and this is coming out right underneath the Ace of Cups in reversed. So your creative, emotional, loving energies might be blocked, yes. But we do see new beginnings coming through passionately, passion-wise, okay? So this is like a passion project, something that you are obsessed with. Now, when we think of the word passion, usually it comes through in two different ways. We have passion via romance. Like, we all, well, most of us experienced passion via romance. Like, you start talking to someone and your lust for them grows, your hormones are really into them. It's like summer fling energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like just Now for others of you, this could be an actual hobby, business, or project that you're working on that you feel passionate about. This is whatever this is. Passion is something that you think about shortly after waking up and before you go to bed. It's something that's always on your mind. You're always excited to make progress on it. So I am seeing a lot of passion during this quarter for you. If you are single, it's gonna be a lusty summer, I guess. It's gonna be a lusty time for you. So that is interesting. Okay, and even if you are in a relationship, it might still be a lusty time for you. So, or just simply a time where you have the energy, this spark of life, this spark of wanting to get stuff done, wanting to do something, wanting to live life to the fullest. That seems to be the energy for you at this time. Sixth card out, we have the King of Wands in reversed. Okay, beautiful. Right underneath that Magician in reversed. So this is someone else in your life, and this is also a part of your energy as well. This could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be a man or a masculine energy. And this is someone who is a really good leader. They are really warm, charming, charismatic. I don't know why I'm seeing for some of you, this could be a family member of yours who you're really connecting with during this time. And I don't know, they're just giving you really good advice. I'm seeing some of you might be connecting with like a father figure, an uncle, a cousin or something. And you might just be catching up with them and they give you an idea that's really good and life-changing. So I would say pay attention to what people say to you. You might receive really good information and ideas from the people around you at this time, especially if you are visiting family or seeing family. I don't know why I keep coming back to family here. But there's someone here who is knowledgeable. I would say more knowledgeable than you at something that you need to increase your knowledge on. Okay, so this person could be giving really good advice on something you need to increase your knowledge on, whether that is business, career, relationships, etc. They're gonna give you a really good idea for what you need to do in order to move forward, okay? And I want to clarify here, the universe sometimes speaks to you through the people in your life, which is why it's so important to constantly be having other people to be like a sounding board. And also meeting new people regularly is so important for spiritual growth, because new people bring in new energies, new ideas, just a freshness. So yeah, I'm seeing here a type of evolution, a type of expansion going on for you guys, sorry. Also, we have the Ace of Wands to the King of Wands. It's like going from 0 to 100 real quick, okay? The first Wands card and the last Wands card here. So I wouldn't be surprised if something happens like overnight success for you during this quarter. But let's see what the next row has to say. Seventh card out is the Two of Pentacles. I see here you needing to kind of, it's not that you're needing to, but I see you kind of tempering out your finances and your emotions, just making sure everything's balanced, that you're not overspending or underspending, that you're not overgiving or undergiving. And I feel here that you may be establishing some boundaries with this Queen of Pentacles person, whoever they may be, who is taking too much from you. You are kind of putting your foot down and maybe creating some distance there, because it just, it's an emotional thing. And this could be someone who has a lot of high emotional energy, which is why they take a lot as opposed to give a lot. Also, I want to say, if anyone has a particularly high level of, how do I put this, like hormonal rage, or like more so like emotions, how do I put this? Not that they freak out on you, but they seem to have maybe like a quicker temper, or no. Just on one hand, I want to say you're going to get really good advice from people in your life. But on another hand, I feel like there's just one person here. And I've been feeling this for Virgo for a long time. So, I mean, why are they still in your life? Who, is just, the advice they give you is more self-motivated over anything else. And also, like, I don't know, just please back away from anyone who takes more than they give. That's all I'm saying, because this has been coming out in Virgo's reading for a while now. Eighth card out is the Hierophant in reversed. Yeah, following your own counsel. That's exactly what I was just saying. Yeah, it's so confusing, guys, because I am getting really good advice from people in your life. on one side, and then on the other side I'm getting really bad advice from other people in your life. So that can be a little bit confusing for you. But here's what I want to say. If someone is giving you advice, or you talk to someone and you leave that conversation feeling motivated, uplifted, excited to try a new idea, excited to incorporate the things that they're telling you, then chances are that is good advice that is sent from your spirit guides. Now, on the other hand, if you leave a conversation feeling very confused, very lost, very like, I don't know, after someone's trying to give you advice, look into that feeling, because that may be an indication that the advice that they were giving you does not align with your intuition and what your spirit guides and higher self wants for you, the best outcome here. So follow your own path is what I would say. And then your final card out, oh, interesting, is the Emperor in reversed. Okay, and you had the Emperor upright as your overall vibe for this time. And things are really back and forth in this reading. I'm feeling two extremes, and we see that with the Two of Pentacles. It can be like an extreme high and low. I am seeing here, there may be someone in your life who has extreme highs and lows. Yeah, that person we were just talking about, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They have extreme highs and lows. And I don't know, maybe one minute they're really nice to you, the other minute they're like demanding so much from you and giving you bad advice that's like self-fulfilling because they're weirdly jealous. I don't know, I'm getting a weird energy from someone. But on the other hand, I am seeing a masculine person, a masculine influence in your life who is really good for you, who really wants the best for you, who wants to support you. But then oh my god, this is such a confusing reading. There's so many different energies. It's going to be an intense quarter for you guys. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We do have the Magician and the Emperor in reversed, and to be honest with you guys, this to me is not a good combination, because these are both my douchebag cards, a sign that someone around you, or even sometimes you, has control issues. And literally, I wish you could see the table right now. If you look at the table, the Magician is in reverse and his finger is pointing up to the Flow card in reverse. Let things flow naturally. Let things flow naturally. Don't have control issues this quarter, okay? You just sit back, relax, and focus on what you can control in the present moment. Don't you worry your little head about anything that is out of your control at this time. And, sometimes the answers are easier than you want to make them out to be. Sometimes the answer is simply to just follow what intuitively feels best. Follow your emotions. Just let what feels good flow through your life. I really seriously feel that you need a strong energy clearing or doing some energy work for yourself to allow flow into your life more. Like we said, movements help. Anything working with like the solar plexus chakra will help. Just do what feels good, do what feels right, and stop overthinking the rest. Stop holding on so tightly to feeling like you need to control everything that's going on in your reality. Like, allow the universe to work for you. Allow your dreams to come to you. They will when you get into that intuitive flow, okay? I hope that made sense. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during this time, though, because this is a big chunk of the year, first and foremost. And also, I just feel like there's more to the story here for everyone watching, so get the rest of the story in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Thank you guys. Bye-bye.